He's a man of few words, but for the past 37 years, Clark Fawcett has coordinated the payment of bills for Hurricane City. He came into the city as an accountant and has kept it afloat through thick and thin for nearly 4 decades as city manager.
But we were in a negative cash position at the time, and I think probably one of my biggest accomplishments I felt like was bringing us out of the hole and bringing us to where we've got proper reserves and making us financially sound. That's always meant a lot to me.
In 1983, when Clark first started, the population of Hurricane was around 3,000. Today, it's around 21,000 and still growing. In that time, Clark has been involved in several changes, bringing both jobs and improvements to the city's landscape and livability.
The Sky Mountain Golf Course, getting that put together, it took about 10 years to get that up and going, and that's been a very good asset for us. The Gateway Industrial Park started out with Walmart Distribution Center and created a lot of jobs up there in that industrial park as part of one of the good things I felt like we've done that's been in. Buying the old elementary school down there for the community center in our middle of town. It was kind of the heart of Hurricane where we had our peach days and other events. Having that to be able to open up our recreation department in there has been a big event as well. Grandpa's Pond Park was a big thing.
As he walked through the hallways of the Hurricane City offices, he reminisced about the hard work that went into building this community. Clark served under 7 mayors and said he did his best to make sure the people's best interests came first. Fawcett figures he's attended around 900 city council meetings in this room. Although his name tag was already taken down after his last meeting, he says he'll continue to stay connected in some manner in helping the community.
I still want to make a difference in this community, and I'm going to do some volunteering as much as I can and what they need to help. I just want a little more time to do some other things, spend some more time with my grandkids, and do a little bit more leisure activities. But I still want to be involved. I love this community, and I want to continue to be involved in some way for the rest of my life.
Clark has been a mentor and a teacher to his successor, Kaden DeMille, who will take over on January 29th.
So I'll be taking over as of the 29th here when Clark retires, and anyway, we're excited to see a new chapter. We're going to miss Clark. He's been a big part of our lives here, and he's been a good friend of mine, so I hate to see him go, but luckily we live close, so he's not going to go too far.
Having some commitment to community and love for the community that you're in is what keeps you here, and that's why I feel like that they're able to stay through some of those. So I appreciate the fact that he's a homegrown young man and is known, and I think that'll serve him well.
Like Fawcett, DeMille believes that managing growth will be the #1 issue into the future.
I know Hurricane has seen a lot of growth, and I believe we will continue to see a lot of growth, and that will probably be one of our biggest challenges is managing our growth here in the future. Our transportation, providing water for residents, all of that type of stuff that comes with growth. So as long as we're able to manage that and still maintain our friendly Hurricane small town atmosphere, that's my goal.
Clark, who just turned 65 on this day, said he's proud of all that he's accomplished, but is looking forward to spending more time with family and a favorite pastime of searching for fossils.
Get brachiopods, got crinoid stems. I like to do fossil hunting, and I want to go out and collect some fossils. A lot of places that I haven't had time to go to and just check out. That's one of my things. Volunteering course is another one. I'd like to be able to get in to be a temple ordinance worker when they ever get the temples back open again. But I'll probably find some assistance in church, volunteering in church activities as well.
Receiving numerous awards throughout his career, Fawcett is glad he took this path and is also happy he could contribute so much to the citizens of Hurricane. He said he's grateful for those he has worked with.
But it's been so good to work with so many good people that have an expertise, that have a love for the city, that work together. We have these people that will help out in any situation whenever you call them, in an event or an activity or wherever you need them. I just feel like we have had really, really good people to work with, and that's been a great blessing.
So as he closes this chapter in his life and career, Clark Fawcett said goodbye to those he worked with and is thankful for being able to make a difference in his community. In Hurricane, Melissa Anderson, Community Education News.